Hello, Gemini, Sun and Rising. Welcome to your monthly tarot reading for April 2022. While this is a general reading, I try to get as specific as I can. I use the traditional Celtic cross spread for a full picture because it's what my clients prefer. Normally, my personal readings last about an hour, but this is going to be really condensed because I have 15 minutes. So, you'll notice that I use a little bit of astrology, obviously tarot, and my guides for your reading. I'm here to spread good energy and love. Would be grateful if you can help spread that by liking and subscribing. Now, for April, this is a huge month. Huge month, all right? We just had the new moon in Aries, okay? And we are also going to see Venus enter Pisces on the 5th. Mercury's going into Taurus on the 10th. But one aspect I want to highlight is that Jupiter is going to conjunct Neptune and Pisces on the 12th. Now, this is a once in a lifetime rare opportunity. It hasn't happened since 1856, okay? And this is really all about a creative revolution. It's imagination and the arts and, new ideas flourishing. I mean, it is huge energy. If you think back to 1856, that's when Freud was born, that's when Tesla was born. It's really ushering in a new era, and we're really excited about it again. Like, it hasn't happened since 1856, and we're very lucky to experience this, okay? I also want to mention that we do have a Libra new moon on the 16th, and then the sun goes into Taurus on the 19th. There's just so much happening. Venus is conjuncting Jupiter and Pisces at the end of the month around with the solar eclipse in Taurus. All right, this is just chock full of activity, April, and you're gonna see a lot of changes. It's one of the best months that we've had in a really long time, and for Geminis, I've shuffled this card a lot before I even started recording, so I'm gonna give it one last go and then cut it, and then we are gonna get started to see what's in store for you for April. All right, okay. I'm gonna put that away. And then while I'm laying this out, that new moon that we just had in Aries, that was really strong in your 11th house. So you may be entering this month spending a lot of time with friends, and opening up that network again, and, doing whatever you can to, because that's your 11th house, right? And so you might be a little bit more social this month. I know that you've been going through it. You've been going through some time with Gemini and Gemini rising, but yeah, it's also your 11th house is, hopes and dreams. So a lot of things that you've been working toward is, you might see it starting to come to fruition this month. And with all the other aspects that are helping push that, that's a really good sign, okay? Now, what we have here is really interesting. There's a lot of strong energy here, okay? It's right now for April, you might be going through a situation that's a little bit stressful, and it's, you did pull the 9 of Swords, okay? And so this man is kind of haunted by like some things that have happened in the past. They still hang over him. As you can see, the swords are over his head, and he is up at night, losing sleep over some situation. There could have been something that you felt like it had an emotional impact, and you're still going through it. But here's the good news, is that it's the 9, okay? And it just means that you're going to be over this soon. And the energy that I'm picking up and the message I'm getting is that it has been a while, actually. You've been going through some stressful times for a while, for many, many months. listen, it's ending. This is ending, okay? And so what you need to do, the message I'm getting is that you need to just kind of flip those thoughts into positive thoughts. So if you're harping on negative energy, try to release that and try to be more positive moving forward about certain things that are happening in your life. If you've been having a hard time getting a job, flip it and say, instead of the thought of like, gosh, when am I going to get a new job? Flip it and say, I cannot wait until I get that new job, because then you open up that energy in the universe. You know, you raise those vibration levels, okay? And so that's really, really crazy. And I think that, you know, it's all part of some new, you're trying to move on, okay? And, you know, you did get the 3 of Wands. So this is really, there's a lot of energy here that's showing that you have been going through some emotional moments, but you're ready to move forward, and you know you can see what's out there, and that's the great thing, is that you are ready to move forward, and you're ready to you know, absorb something new, and you know, things are starting to come in and things are starting to align. I think that you just want to be happy. I mean, you did get the Ace of Cups, okay? And we love the Ace of Cups. It's all about, you know, emotional fulfillment. It's actually like pure joy and being completely fulfilled on an emotional level. And that has been on your mind, and it's like, again, what I'm saying is like, there could have been some challenges that you've gone through in the past few months, and you know, this is just confirming that all you want is to be happy. And I am gonna get to the good news. So, but before I do that, I know that it has probably had to do with like a job, career, money situation. That is just kind of like deep in your gut. Like, I think that you're ready to move forward and you're ready to try something new and to give birth to some new project, or have a new job, or start a side hustle, or do something to increase your monetization. Because one of the reasons why this is really emotional for you is because it's showing me in the past, as you can see, the 10 of Pentacles, it's showing me that you were in a situation where you were happy. You were in a situation where you felt really comfortable. You were in a situation where you felt like, you know, you had built your legacy, and, you know, everything was like peachy keen, okay? And so there could have been something that happened that may have thrown that off course. There could have been something that you had worked on for many, many, many years, and you thought that you were really happy, and then you had a moment of clarity at some point, maybe in the beginning of the year, where you were just like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. Or, you know, there was just something that happened that changed you, that made you think differently, and now you're trying to do something new. And if you are trying to do something new, everything that you've worked on, all the work that you've put toward it is going to pay off. And the reason why I say that is because you did get the Ace of Wands. This is powerful, 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 okay? Ace of Wands in your future area, okay? Ace is the biggest minor arcana of change. Wands is all about enterprise, creativity, but in this reading, what the energy I'm picking up is career. This is jobs. This is new opportunity coming in. It's there. It's there. It's right there. And it's so funny because this, like I said, this is a really big month, okay? This is a huge month. There's a lot of planetary alignments that are really good, and they're bringing new things in. So I would just be like, I'm just pulling over the cards in your stuff, and listen, this is all just confirming that something new is going to happen for you this month. Something great you're going to get. It could be anything from like a new job offer. It could be your business starting to take off. It could be you getting some sort of idea for a job that, or a new project or a side hustle that starts coming to fruition. You could hear from a recruiter, you could hear from a job that you applied to many months ago, and they're just like, oh, we want to, I mean, there's some opportunity the universe is giving you, and that's going to be amazing. One thing that I want to say is, remember to be a little bit more positive moving forward. You did pull the moon, okay? And so this is big Pisces energy, and there's a lot of Pisces activity happening this month. And obviously Jupiter is in Pisces, and that is in your career sector. So that really equals out to what's happening here. Is there's a lot of focus in your career, and maybe that could be another thing, is that because Jupiter's in Pisces, and your 10th house of like career and achievements and recognition, you just haven't felt a lot happening. But then remember that that Jupiter went into Pisces at the end of December, but then we had a lot of retrogrades, and then things were really weird in January or February, but then March, like things changed really fast. And so this is just saying that you still could be emotional. I'm just saying that you need to just tap into yourself, tap into your intuition, spend more time with yourself. Maybe, meditate 5 minutes a day. Just do something where you're a little bit more aligned, okay? This is also like, he comes out at night, right? The moon comes out at night. And so this is also the moon. Okay, so the moon card means a lot of things. What the main thing I'm picking up on is the flipping of your mind, where you think more positively, because then you raise your vibration levels, okay? Of course, it's all gonna end soon. All this like emotional energy, gosh, it's just like, I can't even tell you, like, look at this. Okay, so King of Wands. Someone's going to come help you soon. Someone's going to like give you this opportunity, and you are just something's going to happen in April where you do get what you want in terms of your career, or you move one step closer. I'm getting the energy of someone in a leadership role that's going to notice you or see you, or give you the salary that you want, or give you that job offer, or give you the green light for starting some sort of project. I'd see someone in a powerful position that's going to help you, and that's going to transform your life. Now, it's so funny that you pulled the Fool, okay? And I love the Fool, and this is another misunderstood card. He is the 0 of the tarot deck, okay? And so the 0 means literally like no thing, right? And no thing is everything. And so this is infinite possibilities, and it's, you're completely like protected by the sun. Like he's standing on the edge of a cliff. I mean, it just means like take that leap of faith. And I feel like maybe you could be holding yourself back a little bit with all this emotional energy inside you. This is saying just like F it, right? And take that leap of faith. And I think that is something that you really want. You really want to just go for it, and I think that you should. And you, one thing that I say to, well, not say, but one thing that I want to point out about this card is that the Sun card is one of the most powerful cards, and it's the Sun is one of the most powerful symbols, okay, in tarot, and it rarely shows up in other cards. And here he is, right? The Sun gives birth, it shines on you, it brings abundance. And what's really funny is that you also pulled the Star, okay? And so the Star is really big Aquarius energy, and then that's great because that's a fellow air sign, right, Gemini? But the great thing about the Star is that it is just saying all your hopes and wishes are starting, the stars are starting to align for you, okay? And so that was the final outcome, and it's just saying, listen, like, you got 2 aces here, and then you've got 3 major arcanas in your staff with the King of Wands. Very powerful energy, very big progress and movement, moving forward in April. Okay, this is going to be a big month for you, and I will be surprised if nothing happened. This is so much happening in April. I'm just checking the time here. Okay, I gotta really finish things up here. So at the end of the day, I just want to just reassure you, as long as you spend a little time with yourself and start, I'm not saying that you're a negative person. Geminis are some of the most positive people I know. I love Geminis. I mean, they're amazing. They're awesome. And my rising is Gemini, so of course I'm gonna say that. But if there has been some situations in the past that have left you a little stressed out or frustrated, all that's gonna end soon, and you can help accelerate that by flipping any sort of negative thoughts or downer thoughts into more positive thoughts, more affirmative thoughts, and then you're gonna see things just boom, 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 boom. Okay. So let's do this real quick. I'm going to pull a card for each week because there's so much happening this week, in April. Again. I don't know what, okay. Sorry, my camera just cut off. So I don't know if you missed that, but you got the 4 cups for the 3rd week. It just means be grateful for the things that come through. The universe is helping you out, and if a lot's happening that week, and so it's just saying that you might have like a moment of things are still not working out, or maybe there's an opportunity that comes out, but it's not what you wanted. But listen, just be grateful for what comes through, because in the end, the last week, here we go. 7 of Wands. Okay. And so all that means is that you're going to be defending yourself a little bit, because people are going to be jealous of you. And this is some guy who has worked really hard, and he's reached a point in his career where he's so successful. And it's to the point where people are jealous and are coming after him. And that's just you being valiant and defending yourself, and not even in a bad way. It's just it's just more confirmation that you are going to be entering a new phase in your career, and it is going to be one that you've been working toward and that you love. Thanks for the reading. Or no, I didn't mean to say that. Thanks for coming for your reading, Gemini. And if you like this reading, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Okay.